I feel like we've gotten too close, and I need to cleanse myself now.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry that I've contaminated you.
Does this work?
You're supposed to do that.
It did burn a little bit.
Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to do
Well,
that.
my insides have been cleansed now.
Amen. By the Spirit of God.
You ready?
I'm
All right.
born ready.
Good morning, church. It is 10 o'clock on some day of the week. Tuesday, maybe. Whatever day this finds you. We hope that your week has gotten off to a great start. We hope you've woken up in a good mood, positive, ready to face the day with God on your side.
But there's a chance that you didn't wake up feeling entirely positive today, or you felt some other emotion. We are 3 weeks for me and Sean, 4 weeks for some of you probably into this quarantine. And not that it was ever a fun thing, but there was some novelty to it for some people. I imagine you got to be home with your kids, you got to be off work, your kids got out of school. There were some things that just made this a little bit more enjoyable earlier on. But now we're really into the thick of it, and there's a whole lot of emotions tied up in this. And that's because there's people in a lot of different situations. I know for me, I live by myself. My closest family is 4 hours away. My girlfriend's in a different state that the borders are shut down to and I can't get to. And so there's all that to work through. There are people who they're living. You have married couples who wish their kids were still at home. You have married couples who have their kids at home and they don't know how to deal with having their kids at home 24/7 and meeting all of their needs. This is, for a lot of people, a stressful time, a depressing time, a confusing time. For some people, this is probably frustrating. They want to get back out. They want to get back to work. They want to get back here. I know I can sympathize with that one for sure.
Right. And so, because of that, because you have people in different places, you have widows and widowers at home alone. You have single-parent homes. You have, like Sam said, married couples without kids at home. You have married couples with all their kids at home. And due to that, being cooped up in our homes, there are varying degrees of irritability, of frustration that is being felt. Perhaps you've succumbed to those and have exhibited impatience, or maybe even some anger. And not just that, but then taking it even a step further, there are some who are experiencing a great amount of depression and loneliness. And so the question comes, and one that we want to answer, not as clinical psychologists, but just as offering some good ideas. How do you handle that? How do you get through the frustration and the irritability, the loneliness, the depression? How do you get through that and make it to the next day, or now how things are looking a couple weeks from now? How do you get there? Well, I'm going to offer one suggestion. I would suggest that maybe you by yourself, or if you're home with your family, you go out in the front porch, the back porch, and observe God's creation. Be in awe of what He's done and what He's doing. After you do that, sing a song, "This world is not my home. We're just passing through." Be reminded that this is not the end of it. There's something better. Maybe sing the song, I just forgot what it was. Crud. We're going to start this video over.
No, we're not. We're going to edit it. We're going to edit it.
Okay. And what's the song? Sing and Be Happy.
There you go.
Maybe you stop and just sing the song Sing and Be Happy. Reminding yourself, put it in your mind, those good thoughts, that this is still a day to rejoice and be happy.
I know that I personally was thinking of 1 Peter 5, verse 7. It says, "Cast all your anxiety on Him because He cares for you." And I'd like to think you can take whatever you're struggling with, whatever emotion that you've got in your heart, and insert it there in place of anxiety. Whatever you've got on your heart today, cast it to God because He cares about you and He cares about the things that you're going through.
That's right. I want to end with 1 Thessalonians 5, starting verse 16. "Rejoice always, pray without ceasing. Give thanks in all circumstances, for this is the will of God in Christ Jesus for you." We don't pretend that it's always easy. especially right now, and experiencing these things that nobody saw coming. These weren't any things we anticipated, but it's where we find ourselves right now. And let us cast our anxieties on God and give thanks in these circumstances. Have a great day.
Bye. That was a rough one, but we're going to roll with it.
That song escaped my mind.